Now again, everybody, a little bit more information about the Deep Nature Immersion. The WildMind Deep Nature Immersion 2023, the 6 months, 6 month program that begins in March and finishes in September, with the crux of it being the 12 full days spread over 13 days here in Findhorn in North East Scotland. So I recorded a video a few days ago and posted on my YouTube channel, and this is supplementary to that video. That video spoke about the process, the benefits of having a 6 month process online first, and being able to kind of settle into the arc of that process with the in-person aspect of it in the middle, and then a continuation of that kind of ongoing facilitated and then peer mentoring to help really digest and metabolize and incorporate, to take into the body the wisdom of the experience. And so one of the things that people ask always is, who's it for? Who's it for? What's it about? Well, it's a little bit tricksy to answer that question, because people come, as you might expect, for very, very different reasons. Some examples are, recently had somebody who had been through a medical condition told that they had 15 years to live 20 years ago. And so they came thinking, well, I've had borrowed time. I'm living on borrowed time, and it's inevitable, according to the doctors, that my time is, I'm, as I say, living on borrowed time. So I've come to terms with my death and make peace with that. And so after some exploration, after some serious challenging this person and supporting them in helping them understand the kinds of psychological things that can happen when we have a serious illness, the ways that, understandably, being so intensely engaged in a medical situation and having to rely and give so much, trust so much in the doctors and the people that save our lives, we can accept everything they say as the truth. And as a consequence of their experience, this person left looking more alive than I've ever seen anyone look alive, and has radically changed many things in their life, and is living it to the full, embracing it and understanding that it seems to be that whatever she was told, that's not the truth of the situation. And I actually expect it to be around for a much longer period of time, with everything to live for, right? And the right kind of psychological attitude and resources and skills and a way of inhabiting the life that she does have more fully. So that's really the crux of it. If you are looking to inhabit your life more fully, more authentically, in whatever sphere, so whether that is in your personal life, in your relationships, in pursuit of discovering meaningful hobbies, creative expressions, you could come for that. If you were in a significant, if your profession was significantly challenging you and calling you to be more than you currently knew how to be, or how to inhabit a certain role or a certain vision of a business that you have, etc., you could very well come for that, because whatever people come for, it is uniquely their intention and uniquely their journey. And the WildMind Deep Nature Immersion is a way of accessing and integrating the wisdom and the intelligence of what I might call the deep wise self. So these pre-verbal creative functions of consciousness that really hold the deep narrative of who we are and how we organize and think about ourselves and structure our lives and the quality of our relationships. And we habitually get stuck in patterns in all of the areas of our lives, and this is a way of engaging that frees up stuckness, frees up our creative potential in the fullest possible way. So it's not about fixing problems or solving problems. It's about looking at what's beneath the problems that's causing them to be problems in the first place, and understanding there's an intelligence in there and harvesting that intelligence. So the principle of utilization, we might call it. So, whatever the symptom is, we understand there's a cause, and we understand that that cause is really a call for attention, call for some greater kind of intelligence and holding and awareness to be brought to it, so that it can offer up its wisdom to us, and then being able to take that wisdom, interpret it in a meaningful way for us, being able to weave it into our everyday lives. So that's who it's for. It's for human beings who want more, who understand that we are not fixed entities, that if we are constantly trying to put ourselves back in a box to please other people or appease other people, or we're living in fear, etc., etc., that we don't have to do that, that in many ways is a choice, and that we can start to examine and explore our decisions and our processes. And the WildMind Deep Nature Immersion brings a sense of embodiment, principles and practices of embodiment, cognitive, rational, intellectual understandings, the somatic awareness, the felt sense, working primarily with a regulated nervous system, moving in that direction so that we can hold things without running away from them, and being creative, using ritual. We explore ritual, an incredibly powerful way to embody an intention. Ritual's natural thing for the human psyche. It's not some woo-woo hippie bullshit thing. We all have rituals. Most of the rituals that we have are superficial and perfunctory, and in service to kind of counterfeit ideas of life. They're a way of kind of managing our anxieties and our symptoms. They're really just habits. Whereas WildMind Deep East Coast Psychology brings ritual to life, in terms of self-generated ritual, being able to really harvest and tap into that deep creative essence that we all have, and to express things in ritual gives our psyche a way to make sense of things that is pre-verbal. It gives us a way of accessing and embodying things that we might not rationally understand, but we feel to be true. And that's where the magic starts to happen. And it might seem like magic, but it's really intuition. It's really a very deep awareness of intuition. It's about tapping back into that intuitive mind, that deep intelligence, that creative intelligence. Works with symbols, works with mythological themes, works with dreams, and of course we get to make meaning out of all of those things in our own way. So it's entirely unique. It's a different journey for everybody that comes on it. Some people have a kind of like a big experience, and they feel very clear, and it's very immediate for them what the reason is, like the deeper reason and the purpose, and how that purpose will be served. And other people are like, well, I'm not really sure, something's happening and I don't really know, and it's a bit more of a slow burn unfolding. So as I say, it's different for everybody. But yeah, humans who want more, who are looking to cultivate skills, awareness, insight of what it means to be a human, a mature human, especially in this time of profound change and challenge as a species, so that we can be more resourceful, more resilient, and we can bring our best selves into the world, both as a way of being fully present to our lives and enjoying the beauty that we have access to, an abundance of actually, and being able to really trust our deeper intelligence as we lean into the many problems and the challenges and the things that we might want to change, whether that's personal or professional. So that's a skinny about who it's for and some of the things that we touch on as we go through. If you're at all interested, I forgot to leave my email on the previous one. Not much of a marketeer, as you might have gathered. Feels a bit too serious for that, but connect at pauljhowell.com. Check out my website, pauljhowell.com. Have a look at the events page. I'm sure there's far too many words already written about it there. Okay, thanks for watching.